immigrated to the United States in 4th grade, but before that, I grew up in Bangladesh for the majority of my life. In 3rd grade, there was a violent political uprising nearby my school, and I was just trying to go home. On our way home, I saw so many street children on the road, and they were bleeding and they were crying. And I asked my mom, like, why isn't anybody saving these kids? And she said, they're orphan street children. They don't have anybody to save them. These are how things are, but I can take a role to make a difference and make these situations just a little bit better for them. And then I came to the United States, and that's when I started working towards UIDB. My name is Jahin Rahman, and my organization is called Efforts in Youth Development of Bangladesh. Efforts in Youth Development of Bangladesh, or UIDB, is a student-run nonprofit composed of 300 plus volunteers from 8 different countries. And what we are trying to do is basically provide educational opportunities to street and orphan children of Bangladesh. UIDB has various different projects. Some of them are building libraries and literacy programs in different schools and orphanages, daycare centers, drug rehabilitation centers, a stipend-based educational program for domestic child workers, a school that we're making under the name of UIDB, which is still in process, and services for drug-addicted street children and menstrual hygiene products in different schools of the rural areas of Bangladesh. So in the United States, we basically work on fundraising. So we attend a lot of different conferences, some competitions that focused on basically international development. And we go to different schools, we give speeches, we work with officials from the Department of Education, and from here we try to get the funding done. And then what happens is that we send these money over to Bangladesh, where we have a lot of different organizations working with us and some volunteers on the ground who can make sure to monitor these projects and make sure they're done in an efficient way. I'm very grateful for the money provided by the Children's Museum of Indianapolis, and I plan on using this money for one of UIDB's programs called Strive, which basically provides drug rehabilitation services, counseling, and educational aid to drug-addicted street boys. What I'm going to be able to do is sponsor 80 drug-addicted street children. At the end, like the end phase would be the phase when I'm reaching out to all the 600,000 street children in Bangladesh and providing them with the education that they need to become self-sustainable adults who are the future generation of changemaker in Bangladesh. What motivates me is seeing the end product of the work that I do. After coming to the United States, oftentimes I felt I didn't have a voice. And just seeing the impact that I have made in the lives of so many people, it just made me recognize my voice for the first time in my life.